After replacing the section of roof over the original portion of the watermill, followed by the roof over our turret, we thought that we were set until we discovered that there was no water barrier in the other old sections of the roof. And in the midst of rebuilding the final remaining portions of the roof, this happened.
This is a problem, big problem. The guys came over and took a look, inspected, and they're gonna get back to work when the rain's done.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new around here, we're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers who got married and after 8 years of van life, found our dream property and moved across the globe to Portugal, where we're now documenting the journey of transforming this historic watermill into our very first home, not on wheels. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin. Coffee's ready. Woo.
Got my espresso right here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the start of an unexpected and large project. Let's go show them what's up. Besides Tom. Tom's up. Tom. Morning. Here.
How's our little boy?
Good. The wasps are.
They love his food.
I know. You want a little more? Oh, go away, wasps.
Tom is one hungry monster.
I know. I'm gonna start making their cat food, but tiny fridge problems.
Baby, hi. Hi. Good girl. Hanging a paper bag that looked like another wasp nest, hopefully to keep them away, but they just do not go away. I mean, they love the cat food.
All right, to the mill we go. Let's pray for no rain today or for the next week. But I see some blue skies peeking through, which is a good sign. We're trying to get up to the roof before the guys arrive so that we can show you the problem spots, the leaks. The main issue is that the part of the roof that our guys did not build, they thought had the tar paper, like sealant across everywhere. But come to find out, when they went to replace a few of the cracked tiles that happened while they were doing the turret roof, they discovered no tar paper, which has caused some problems. Like some of the spots where they went to put concrete to patch up, the concrete has cracked because there is sagging because there is no tar paper. I think I explained that somewhat properly.
We'll re-point it out on top here. This roof right here over top the main bedroom. You can see the way the tiles were put and placed all on this seam. See the cracking here? They've tried to cover it up with some Weber Masa, which is like a mortar that is sealant for bathrooms, for exterior. It's super waterproof. But because these tiles are moving based on the insulation underneath, it's causing a lot of problems with the edge, water dripping in there. Not to mention the way these were cut originally. They should have been cut in such a way that they went right up on top of this edge rather than having a whole gap and seam in here that can fill with water. The exact same thing's happening on this end of the roof too. And one of the big issues was this gaping hole and just causing an absolute flood in the corners. So what's gonna have to happen is every single tile will have to come off the roof, so that way they can access the insulation under here, get on top of the blocks that are down here, and place new tar paper, insulate it properly, not to mention this entire roof as well. This spot as well, you can see right there, there's a big opening. This is creating a ton of the flooding that we were experiencing in the hallway, the stairs that lead from the downstairs portion of the house to the upper. Big problems. And with rainy season coming, if we don't take care of this now, we're gonna end up with some soppy, soggy interior drop ceilings, and that's not good for anybody. We definitely don't want to encounter a house. A house that has leaks is not a good house.
She's been chasing a grasshopper. Get it, baby. Yeah.
Baby, you gonna help with the roof replacement?
Just when we thought we were done with like the huge projects, can you imagine that, I'm assuming right around here, this whole area is gonna be filled with our roof tiles that will no longer be over top of the bedrooms. He said they can do it in 4 days, so let's see. Fingers crossed, because I don't know how long the rains of the rainy season will hold themselves back, you know?
I mean, with these gray skies, it's quite unpredictable.
It does have a nice coolness, though, to the air that I've missed.
It's definitely fall time.
Yeah, I love it. I love this feeling. But first things first, gotta get that roof fixed. This is not the ideal order. We're just going with it. Things aren't always as you planned, right? So making the most of it, best possible outcome. We're grateful that they are available.
And when we say available, our guys work on other projects in the area, so we're just grateful that they can fit this into their hectic, busy schedule.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wish us luck. Wish the guys luck. Are you in the house? Where's that?
That's our audience, baby.
Say hi.
Say hi.
You're very nice. All right, so if you guys remember at the end of our last episode, it's not only the roof that's leaking, but the septic pump box.
You can see it's filling up with water.
Yeah.
That is not good.
That the solution is going to be, this is what we were told yesterday, Nelson is gonna have to return, which is great news. We love Nelson. But what he's gonna have to do is like dig all around this, and I think they're
basically
gonna
create a canal going from the box, this side of it, going this way, so any groundwater can get away from the box and pass.
And then I think they seal it in or something like this.
Exactly. They're gonna use more of that waterproof concrete and then paint it, let it dry for 3 different individual days.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Solutions. At least there's solutions, right?
Yeah, it's better than taking out the box and putting an entirely new one in.
All right, so great news is this roof, perfect. Our guys redid this roof, no issues whatsoever. It is solid as can be.
Top-notch
insulated.
quality work.
Yes, I mean, the best kind of roof that you could ever ask for. Now, moving up here. So this roof is also the same pitch that goes above the second bedroom. And then we have the other roof above our bedroom.
Yeah, totaling, there's about 70 square meters up here. This is the old style Portuguese roof that we love the look that it'll give us, but it's what's above this that needs replacing.
Exactly, that's where like the tar paper, the insulation, and then they'll be removing those roof tiles. There's at this corner where there was a bad leak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Up in that top part. Let there be light.
They come at about 8 a.m. Monday through Saturday, so I think we have just a few more minutes before they're here.
Look how much more natural light comes into the bathroom turret area. It used to be pitch black when we walked up here.
All right, so this is what we refer to as the second bedroom.
I think there were leaks along this seam over here.
Oh, okay.
The biggest one I recall was right here in the hallway. There's a major support beam spanning this, and it was just like coming down. We had buckets sitting there.
I want to say that our guys redid only the lower portion roof and the turret in our recent series, but that's because the lower portion roof was being supported by tree trunks. And because that's wood and we are in a fire-prone area, that was not allowed by the municipality. Now the rest of the roof we assumed didn't have major problems, but unexpectedly this room was having big leaks. So I think it's both corners.
Yeah, a ton of water was coming down the support beam that was right over top of this left window. So this whole area, there was so much water, as well as the corner down here. If you remember up on top where I showed you just a minute ago, those blocks, ceramic bricks, had holes, and it was just like a slide coming down to this corner. We had a conversation a while ago about redoing these roofs, but we figured there had to be some other solution rather than just removing everything like we did in the main room down low. We did some temporary patchwork. It just wasn't doing the job, so this is what it's come to.
All right, let's get out of here so the kitties aren't in here when the guys arrive, because that's always an experience. Right, kitties? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You like when we're hanging with you? Yeah?
Crossing the moat.
All right, we'll see you, Mill. Hopefully with no more leaks.
Yeah, a castle like our castle.
Yes, this one's a little larger in real life, but this one's just as big in our hearts. Milk, okay? You want more milk? Ready? Ready? Get your toy. Get it. Good boy. Oh, kitty. He's so cute. And now he's in the tree. And now he's going crazy. Oh, jeez. And there they are. So you can see they've already started removing the tiles. They've been here like 10 minutes and our guys are getting to work.
They're on the ball.
Wow.
This is a little surprise. It's a skin of a snake. Snake must have climbed up in the roof here and shed his coating. Maybe even died. It could have been there for years. You can see they're chiseling, banging, knocking out these sidewalls, the problem areas. As I look underneath the insulation here, you can see there were the transom beams, the vigas that are concrete with steel, the blocks. It's built well, but not waterproof.
Yeah.
You can see they're making all the stacks over here. There's a lot more tiles to come. A lot more tiles to come. Now that's a big piece. Forza. Divertido. Hard to tell what the sky's gonna do. It's pretty blue up there, but you can see some dark clouds. Dansar chuva. Wow. Oh, it's a skeleton of a bat. Wow. Muito interessante.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Tres? Tres snakes.
Sim.
3 snakes?
Não faz mal. Não faz mal. Não coçaste poder? E tudo bem. Точнее, да.
Oh, babe, I gotta tell you something. They found 3 snake skins and a bat skeleton, a baby bat skeleton.
Are you talking about a TV show? Or our roof?
Inside the roof. You want to see the skeleton?
I don't know if I want to see this, but I think I have to.
Ready for this?
I feel like we're going to the catacombs.
There it is.
Oh, I can't really look at this. Oh, it's so tiny.
It's such a tiny little
Oh, I
skeleton.
love how they put him on a little stretcher. It is cute and it's sad.
He's really well preserved.
I think it's a bird. There's a feather. Not a bat. It's definitely a birdie.
We just all like saying Batman. I guess you're right. It is a bird. And here, look. This is a snake skin. And I hate snakes, but
Oh, you're touching that? No. That's like sizable.
Ew.
No. At least there are no more.
I know. Thank God it's not alive.
And we're redoing it, so there will be no room for snakes. No vacancy. What's also super fascinating though is that they basically chiseled off the concrete that was like adhesiving the other tiles to the turret side. So now they're actually going to directly put the ends of the tiles right up against the turret, which will be much better. Glad we're doing this. Amazing how much they've accomplished in less than 2 hours. Crazy to see what it looks like with the insulation off, but what's important to note is that concrete is permeable, which is why it is absolutely imperative that we put this moisture barrier, the black tar paper, because that will prevent the leaks that were happening or any future leaks that could be. Next will be this roof. Before we get to the other half of the roof, since it is like pouring down rain right now, we want to tell you about the amazing sponsor of today's episode. It was started by 3 best friends who were obsessed with travel, and they realized that the key to travel freedom was being able to travel light. And that is why they came up with the amazingly simple and versatile apparel line made all from merino wool. Look at how pretty this dress is. It's called the tie dress. I also have their travel dress and their bike shorts. But what is so incredible about merino wool, if you haven't experienced it yet, is that not only is it super soft and lightweight, which means that you can pack much lighter for your trips. They are naturally odor resistant and antibacterial, which means that you don't have to spend your time doing laundry. And whether you're in cold weather or warm weather, it has the unique ability to breathe as well as insulate, regulating your body temperature, whether you're trying to stay cool or get cozy. And right now you can enjoy 10% off of Unbound Merino's timeless styles. Just use the code ADVENTURE10 and our link below. And it looks like the skies are starting to clear up and we can get back up on top of that roof.
huge hole right there. Big water leak problems right in here. All the water was capturing in here and getting inside the roof right there. They've chiseled out all of this layer here for the new insulation they're going to put in and for the tar paper. The rebar framing in this whole problematic area.
I've started dinner. And down here, Drew has been up to some top secret under deck storage project. Storing our extra bits of metal left over from the deck project.
Yeah, those are 18 pieces, 18 feet long.
Those are big.
Very long. We got like a whole lumber yard down in there.
Perfect spot for it anyway.
Yeah.
At least for rainy season.
Hidden, out of the way. We don't have to look at it on the reg.
That's right. But look what we do get to look at on the reg. Edo!
Hey.
Our little cutie. She loves grilling night.
Ready for grilling night? Ready for grilling night? It's ready for massage time.
She loves Drew. Alright, we'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, baby wants to join us up here.
She's the most curious kitty.
Good morning. Good morning. The guys are about to show up, but we just wanted to hop up here real quick and show you guys what we learned the other night. Oh yeah, here. So this is what we discovered.
When we were underneath last night giving our friend a look around the house, we realized you could see light right through this bamboo when you're downstairs looking up, which means this is all that's here. Like if I stepped on that, I'd probably break right through.
So there was no concrete on the roof.
It stopped in this section for some odd reason.
So it was just the bamboo. I think there was blue foam.
There was definitely blue foam on this part of it.
Yeah, and the tiles.
But if you know, the bamboo stretches this whole vicinity over here. And
Right,
that
the theater room. Well, maybe they ran out of time.
Maybe they ran out of concrete.
Yeah, we don't know. All I know is that I'm super grateful. We are super grateful that we have the chance to fix this now. I hear them rolling down the road, so let's get off the roof. They follow wherever we go. My kitties. That's why we try to do some of these things before the guys show up, because I like to keep them away from, you know, big machines and big sounds. How beautiful are these morning glories? They just like cascade over the olive tree. You're just so pretty. You like them too? So what's the scoop?
The scoop is that they're not sure why there wasn't concrete placed over top of that bamboo that we saw up there. And they're gonna take plywood and cover it all up and then put the tar paper over it, the insulation, probably some layer of cement, I'm guessing, and then the roofing orange tiles. When you look right up there, you're gonna see a lot more holes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, very true. Good moves.
I remember in what is the laundry room now, seeing light up through the roof there.
Right.
And this explains that section as well.
That's true. Wow. Yeah. Okay, well, we will definitely have a solid roof over our heads in all the rooms of the mill now.
Yeah, that'll leave us at peace and ease when we're sleeping inside the house.
Wow. Because I remember you told Vlad a leaking house is
no good.
No.
The simplest of terms in my ability to speak the language.
Like a leaking boat, you know? You don't want that. Nobody wants that. The guys
starting the day off with the blowtorch.
That's right. I think he's going to get the cement mixer started too.
Right now they're getting everything prepped and set up. 2 cement machines back here. I mean, the whole area they're redoing now is 88 square meters. It's a large roof, so I can tell that they're gonna be machines and getting so much done here.
Cookies and coffees. Our guys always appreciate a little bit of caffeine and energy.
Did somebody call an Uber Drew for delivery?
Yeah. Would you believe that we have never ordered Uber Eats? Not here, not back in the States. We truly don't have the luxury here in the mountains. But is there anybody else who's never ordered Uber Eats? I'd be curious. We have a friend who has never ordered anything from Amazon. She prides herself in that fact, and I find that to be amazing, like mind-blowing. But Uber Eats, that's another thing. I don't know how you're gonna carry this on your scooter.
Yeah, I don't think so. You can see right here, it shows how much bamboo is below in this room. Pretty crazy. That looks right down into the living room.
Estas 7 cobras.
7 cobras en este espacio. Wow. So they're just cleaning up the roof out here, getting ready to put a layer of wood over top of it before they seal it with tar paper and get insulation back on it, and then later the tiles. You can see this entire section. They got the insulation over top the tar paper that's now new, and they're putting back the tiles in this section. They got the stacks over there and just lining everything back up how it was. No more of that crazy ridge rail that was here. It just will allow the rain to run off properly in this segment. After seeing the bamboo from above, I had to bring us down here and take a look for my own eyes up at the ceiling. Look at that, it's like we have a skylight. It's not what you want, but it is a really cool shaded effect. Wow. I really like it. I feel like we're at a beach cabana in here. You can see there's all kinds of debris across the floor again from the roof being removed. It's a good thing we're doing this now while we're in the middle of construction rather than if we had moved in then had to tear the roof off. Like, can you imagine? I better get out of the way. Ooh, you can hear it raining down. Last night they dropped off this massive bag of leca. It's basically a really light kind of like lava type rock that's used for insulation. Has a really strong R value. It's super natural in materials. If you'd watched our roof build from last fall, you'll know that they used it, and it's mixed with cement, sand, and it'll give a fire resistant insulation. I think this is a really good decision, especially over that bamboo theater area.
But before slapping on the fireproofing insulating layer of leca, our crew would first need to place a new layer of plywood on top of the exposed bamboo that essentially was nothing more than the ceiling that we could see through above our theater room and our laundry room in this little section here. If you remember from our original roof rebuild series, the former owners hand-cut and placed the bamboo to honor the traditional style of Portuguese roofs, specifically only in the old section of the watermill, and we wanted to leave a section of it too in honor as well. But what they didn't realize, or we didn't realize either, was that their roof builders did not put anything other than foam and tiles above it. And so this plywood would provide a bit more structure and strength for the foam, leca, tar paper, and tiles that would be layered on top, finally giving us the strong and waterproof roof that we have in all of the other rebuilt roof sections of the mill. And although we didn't anticipate this project, we are definitely grateful that we got to it when we did. Here they're securing down the plywood and filling any gaps with concrete before the foam and leca go on.
Look at the cool little ramp they fabricated. Stairs and all. You can see here they've got the foam insulation back down on, and then of course the leca over top. You can see it takes up about 2 centimeters of height. I like how he's using this piece of steel aluminum to be the leveler, so he knows how much to do across the entire surface.
Are you coming to see what they did too? The guys just left. It is after 7 p.m., but they worked extra hard and extra long today because we have rain on the forecast. So the last thing that any of us wanted was for some portion of this roof to not be done to a point where things would suffer inside if it were to rain. So let's go see what they got done. Yes, you think they did a good job? Yep, me too. Me too. Let's go look. Let's go. Come on. There's Vino. So they did an incredible job getting things done. They got all the tiles put on. They even finished plastering up along the seam where the turret meets the tiles. Look at this. This is like the construction lab. And they got all of the leca up here. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. So we should be water sealed. Telvej, we'll see.
Look at it coming down right there.
Wow. Cool.
Cool, right?
That's pretty. I do love the sounds.
The pool's filling.
Yeah. It's finally stopped raining for the first time all day. But look at me now. I know, sweetie. We love you. Look at her paw. Hi. Are you holding hands? Uh-oh. Breaking news. Tom has just brought home something. Don't lick Minu's head. Oh, definitely a mouse. Oh dear. Minu is having the time of her life. Tom just cleaning his paws. We just want to make sure there's no leaks anywhere.
You know, if the guys hadn't got working on it right when they did, we would definitely have water coming in here. This
Right.
was like the rush job that needed to happen.
Yep. Oh, this was a big problem spot,
Huge problematic spot.
but it looks dry.
Wait, something's happening here. This is a problem, big problem.
That's soaked.
Unless it's, oh, no,
Nope.
no, it's definitely coming in from all the way here.
Well, look at the floor.
Yeah, you got a big line. I mean, this area I think looks fine.
Even the floor is wet.
Yeah, you can see the color difference. And the wall up to that second top step.
Concerning. Okay, we'll report back.
That's why we're in here doing this.
Yeah, good thing. Looks good. We used to have a leak over there. Else over here. They look great. And we moved a bunch of the stuff on the terrace, like the beautiful wooden chairs here. We brought them inside.
Some cardboard boxes full
Yeah.
of wood and all the workings for the windows, the components, the glass even. So now that the tar paper is over top of these roofs, we can be reassured and feel good about the fact that we can start working on the inside of the house.
Yeah.
And the turret roof had been covered with only tar paper, probably 8-10 years of that sweltering summer sun just beating on it. The turret roof never actually leaks, so we know that this being under those tiles, that tar paper should at least last a minimum of 10 years, if not 15 or 20 years.
This is the room below the stairs. The stairs are leaking.
Yeah, so it's literally going from the ceiling to the floor, through the floor, down here to this wall.
At least we're catching it now.
There's a centipede.
I was wondering. Well, at least he was having a nice evening on our moist wall.
This is the area on the roof where it was leaking at. You can see right over here at this bottom of the slope. Somewhere in this whole vicinity, that's where the water's coming in. Like right in here. Actually, you can see the tar paper's not completely covered right there. Any water that lands on this area goes just like this down to this seam.
You know you like it under here?
It's like I forgot what it's like to be all sloppy around here.
We definitely didn't expect this much rain today as we bring buckets into the mill.
I just took a quick look to check up on the rain situation, that leak, and it's gushing down the staircase.
Oh my. There's definitely an added length to that drippage. You can hear the drip.
More of the puddle.
My.
Remember the rain dance like last year? It's really not funny now that we have a new roof, but the guys came over and took a look, inspected, and they're gonna get back to work when the rain's done fixing everything.
All right, well, I guess we'll just pick this back up once the repair works are in action. Oh,
there now.
that is water.
Yeah, all across there. The whole line.
Oh dear. Well, now we can see for sure this is leaking. Just because it's not done yet?
And it's the bottom seam of all the tar paper. It's running off like a slide
Oh.
and dumping it right at this crack.
All right. Well, once the tiles are on anyway, it'll be better.